Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time. We have moved on to 1995. Comparatively to the rest of the years around here, this one's pretty short. Not too many incredible games came out this year, but the ones that did were pretty damn incredible. We've got Chrono Trigger, Command & Conquer, Warcraft 2, Yoshi's Island, and Mech Warrior 2. So, some pretty classic games there. So yeah, I skipped over Chrono Trigger. That was the first game on the list here. Obviously, potentially the greatest turn-based RPG ever made. I think there's arguments to be made for that, but no doubt one of the best. So yeah, absolutely one of the best games of all time. Not too many doubts about that. But yeah, Command & Conquer. This is another game on the list, another RTS on the list from Westwood Studios, who don't exist anymore, of course. The first game on the list that we looked at was Doom 2, sort of the grandfather of the RTS genre. And that was a very interesting game. Very innovative for the time, very important game. Pretty cool, but I didn't think really it was one of the best games of all time. But now we have Command & Conquer, which came out 3 years after Doom 2, where they took a lot of the ideas that they had implemented there, a lot of the basic concepts, and they decided to expand it into more of just the modern day, but alternate history. So yeah, so Command & Conquer is the original. They also refer to it as Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn for some reason. Then, I mean, there's been a lot of Command & Conquers. Been a lot of games, a lot of expansions for them, things like that, spin-offs. I mean, let me just list a bunch of the big ones here. Command & Conquer, Command & Conquer Red Alert, Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun, Command & Conquer Red Alert 2, Command & Conquer Yuri's Revenge, Command & Conquer Renegade, Command & Conquer Generals, Command & Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars, Command & Conquer Red Alert 3, Command & Conquer 4 Tiberian Twilight, Command & Conquer Rivals. That's a mobile game, but I mentioned it. So even though Westwood Studios is not around anymore, EA is still continuing the Command & Conquer franchise to some degree. I think Command & Conquer 4 is the last one of, like, actual PC RTS games. Tiberium Alliances is like some MMO thing or something. Rivals was a mobile game. And I guess the most recent thing really is the Command & Conquer Remastered Collection, which was released in 2020 and is a remaster of Command & Conquer and Red Alert, which is a prequel to Command & Conquer. So that is actually what we're playing here. This is the remastered collection, and I went with this because I figured if I'm gonna have to buy Command & Conquer regardless, I might as well buy the remastered collection, because Red Alert is also on my list next year. So, you know, two birds with one stone. And the remastered collection allows you to switch to the original graphics at any time, so that's nice. And you have, like, the legacy control options if you want everything to be as close as possible to the original. But I don't have to worry with DOSBox, and it's just nice and easy to play. It is in widescreen. I guess we could turn that off. I was just thinking, like, earlier, like, it's going to be nice once we eventually get to widescreen games, so there isn't blocks on the left and right, but I guess we could just play 4:3. I think this is a 4:3 resolution. Sure looks like it. So, let's see. There you go. Alright, I mean, if we're going to try it, if I'm going to cheat and play the remastered collection, we might as well try and make it as close to the original as we can. Sorry, before we actually get into the game, let me just go over the backstory, because I don't think the game goes over this at all. It's set in an alternate history that began with a meteor crashing near the river Tiber in Italy in 1995. The meteorite brings with it an alien substance that scientists call Tiberium, named after its impact site, which can absorb and crystallize precious metals from the surrounding soil, but also terraform its surroundings and produce extremely toxic gases and radiation that is fatal to humans and animals. An ancient cultic society called the Brotherhood of Nod, who claims to have foreseen the potentials of this new substance through their self-proclaimed messianic figure known only as Cain, invests in the development of technology to harvest and refine Tiberium crystals, way ahead of the scientific community's own research, and use the resources it gathers to accumulate a rapidly growing army of followers worldwide. By the beginning of the game, Tiberium has spread across the planet, with Nod having control of nearly half of the substance that is growing and conducting terrorist campaigns in wealthy countries, while establishing footholds in some of the poorer nations. The Global Defense Initiative, initially formed by the United Nations, is a multinational peacekeeping force in the aftermath of an alternate version of World War II, has since been repurposed as a global anti-terrorist organization, and makes its new goal the elimination of Nod across the globe. The alternate version of World War II, that's the plot of Red Alert, so it's a prequel. The conflict between the two sides eventually culminates in a worldwide war between GDI and Nod, with the Nod campaign taking place in Africa and the GDI campaign being set in Europe. So yeah, two separate campaigns in this game that you can play through, the GDI and the Nod. We're going to play as the GDI, but...
in Vienna was the 17th urban bombing in 4 weeks, blamed on Nod terrorists.
The Security Commission remains in closed session tonight following Nod terrorist actions in Slovenia.
At least your mother tipped well.
God, you can see the AI upscaling they've used there. Sheesh.
New Tiberium harvesting methods instituted by the Brotherhood of Nod increase profitability by 49%.
Nod Tiberium holdings now account for almost half of the world's known supply, giving the quasi-terrorist group incredible leverage in the London Gold Exchange. On the domestic side,
Cover of Tiberium ignored reporters at Hong Kong's Second World Tiberium Economic Impact Summit. Mobius is expected to refute charges from the scientific community that Tiberium might be dangerous.
So yeah, I mean, one of the big aspects of all the Command & Conquer games is the live-action cutscenes that they do, with some of them, you know, involving notable actors.
Forces take off at another Nod assault. The free world holds its breath.
But always kind of over the top.
Somewhere in the Mediterranean.
Are you picking this up? Deactivate your defense matrix.
Alright. So, yeah, like I said, we're gonna play as the GDI. Just because I like to play as the good guys. But, yeah, I mean, 2 campaigns is sort of set the stage. Well, actually, no, because in Warcraft 1 you can't play as the orc. Oh, maybe you can. I don't want to misspeak here. I think actually you might be able to in the original Warcraft. I'm not sure. Nope, yep, you can. Warcraft 1 has two campaigns, humans and the orcs. So, not quite the first RTS to do that. Because Warcraft 1 came out in '94, a year before this. But, you know, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. All right.
Global Defense Initiative selected.
Are you picking this up? Good. I know you need more deep background, but we're up against it. Nod forces have fortified this beachhead at X-16Y42. Intelligence is still coming in, so we can't tell you a lot. But we found a chink in their armor. Commander Carter can sneak you and some backup forces on shore right here. You may get some artillery support from his gunboats, but this is mostly grunt work. Your mission is simple. Knock out all fortifications, eliminate all Nod troops, and establish a beachhead by building your base. Good luck.
So yeah, I mean, well, Warcraft was very fantastical with orcs, and magic, and gnomes, and all that sort of stuff going on. Command and Conquer is just modern-day military operations. Guns, and missiles, and nukes.
Reinforcements have arrived. Commander, upgrade your battle control to high definition.
So this is the remastered graphics, which
have arrived.
look worse, really.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
We can zoom in and out. I don't know if that's available in the original. It's hard to say. I mean, we're not really going to judge the technical aspects too much here, one way or another.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Roger.
Unit lost.
Roger. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
But yeah, I mean,
You got it. Yes, sir.
you can see a lot of the improvements over Dune 2.
Affirmative. Moving out. Unit moving out. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Deploy MCV by clicking on it. Okay, yeah, double click on it. Alright, we need a power plant.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Right away, sir. You got it.
So similar to Dune 2, you build it at a central base, and then you lay it down, and it slowly drains your money while it's being constructed. Comparative to most other RTSs, where you just have a central menu, and you just place it wherever. Here, it specifically has to be connected to the central base. So, again, yeah, you can see a lot of the aspects of Dune 2.
Building.
Okay, I didn't actually want
On
to
hold.
do that. How do I train new infantry?
Building.
Minigunner.
Unit ready. Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready.
What specifically
Building.
are my objectives?
Unit ready.
Search out and destroy all enemy non-units in the surrounding area.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Do that.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yeah, I mean, part of me wishes
Yes,
that we had just looked at the original DOS version,
affirmative. Moving out.
just so we could really compare it to Dune 2, and then maybe for Red Alert it didn't matter as much, but, eh. Okay. Could have been better, but there you go. Similar thing of Dune 2 of having a map of territories and you're, you know, slowly expanding and conquering.
Good job with the beachhead, Commander. It's time to bring you up to speed on Nod so you know what you're dealing with. This is Kane, the self-appointed leader of the Brotherhood of Nod. Stand by, I'll link us up.
Condition critical. Know why Nod had this beach bottled up? They're protecting a big Tiberium refinery that intelligence somehow missed. We need backup now. Nod troops are pouring out of their base, strangling our foothold. We gotta knock out that refinery, eliminate all Nod forces before we lose our position. I don't know how long we can hold out.
Damn. You heard the man. What are you waiting for?
Oh, God.
Unit lost.
Yeah, certainly not Oscar award-winning.
Building.
Might as well build a bunch of troops.
Reinforcements have arrived. Unit ready. Building. Reinforcements have arrived. Unit ready. Repairing. Building.
Building.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
One of my tanks is almost dead, but I can't repair that.
Yes, sir.
That would be ridiculous.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. You got it.
Need my Uber Micro here.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Right away, sir. Right away, sir. Got it. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit lost.
Yeah, you don't have to keep telling me. I know I'm losing units.
Affirmative. Not a problem.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Fuck.
Moving out. You got it. You got it. Got it. Not a problem. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
So I should have mentioned it, I guess.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
I've never really played Command and Conquer much. I think when we were younger, we owned Red Alert.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Not a problem.
Oh God, this is
Unit
bad.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're fucked.
Right away, sir. Not a problem.
Unit lost.
Why can't I scroll? Oh, I know why I can't scroll down. Alright, hold on. This, resolution doesn't quite work for me. I'm a little off the screen there. There we go. There, that would have been nice. Oh, God.
Waiting for
No.
Acknowledge.
Oh, I didn't even know this was here.
Acknowledge.
Unit ready. Cannot deploy here.
I've got engineers. They can't do shit. Alright. No, no, no. That was my bad. That was my bad. Couldn't scroll down.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Moving out. Affirmative. Roger. You got it. Right away, sir. Moving out. You got it. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. You got it.
Building. Reinforcements have arrived.
Reporting. Affirmative. Right away, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Okay, what exactly do the engineers do?
Yes, sir. Roger.
Reinforcements have
Moving out.
arrived.
Waiting order. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Now we got the
Acknowledge.
MCV.
Cannot deploy here.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
I'll find you a spot, don't you worry.
Cannot deploy.
There you go.
Low power.
Low power.
Construction options.
Don't you worry.
Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Yes, get another barracks out there. We got money, we need troops.
Construction complete. Building. Building.
So that makes you build them just twice as fast. Makes sense.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Well, we need a lot of them.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Is there any limit? I mean, what's your limit here?
Building. Unit.
Usually RTS has like food supply,
Unit ready. Building.
but
Unit ready.
I don't know about that.
Unit ready.
I guess
Unable
money
to
is
comply.
somewhat of a
Building in
limit, but
progress.
not
Building.
really.
Unit
Got a lot of
ready.
troops.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Yeah, sort of. Alright, well, hopefully that's enough. Still don't know what the engineers are for.
Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. You got it. Got it.
Unit lost.
Overwhelming firepower.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Just get in there and unload.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Our base is under attack. Reinforcements have arrived. Unit lost.
Click on everything.
Yes.
Don't stagger your soldiers, man. You need one massive horde. That's how wars are won.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Got it. Yes. Moving out.
Nice. Destroy it. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful.
Waiting order. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Ready and waiting. Right away, sir.
Destroy them all. Oh shit. My resolution change adjusted that. There you go.
Affirmative. Not a problem. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
Simple as that. Okay. Heading into Latvia.
I know I promised more deep background on Kane and Nod, but there'll be time for that later. Carter says you hit the ground fighting. Nice job. Now we need that again. Somewhere in this section is a Nod base. It's protected against airstrikes by Nod SAM sites. Knock them out so Colonel Morelli can provide air support. That should make it easier for you to take out the base. I'll be out of the loop for a couple of days doing civvy time at the UN. Don't let me down.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I gotta build our base. Guess it don't matter too much.
Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Moving out.
Oh shit.
Cannot deploy here.
Yes, yes, sir. You got it. Roger. Affirmative. You got it. Roger. Yes, moving out.
Cannot deploy
Moving
here.
out.
Every B.
Construction
Moving out.
options.
Right away, sir.
Building.
You got it.
Construction complete.
You got it.
Are there actually people that prefer these graphics? I guess if you zoom out, it's like fine. It's pretty close. The building definitely looks better. But zooming in on these soldiers, I don't know. It's not my thing. Building does look better either way, of course, but nah, this is perfectly fine. What more do you need? Alright, power plant, power plant. Ooh, refinery, yeah.
Reporting.
No mercy.
So yeah, they have, you know, Dune 2 had the spice, of course, and you had refineries, and you sent out harvesters for the spice. So they sort of kept that same thing, but just made up Tiberium as something to...
Building.
Yeah, it's interesting, like, how close it sort of is.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Radar minimap, yeah.
Building.
Now see, a smart person would just build another refinery. But I am not a smart man. I went for the comm center.
Construction complete.
Well, that's a lot better. Okay. That's a pretty fundamental part of the game.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Good stuff. And now we wait.
Right away, sir. Yes, moving out. Yes, sir.
You don't need to.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
You don't need to do that.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Go
Moving
up
out.
here.
Yes, sir.
Defend the road. Listen to this music. We're gonna need a silo. Alright, I guess I'll build a silo.
Construction complete.
But yeah, if I want to be cranking out dozens of soldiers, gonna need that second refinery. Oh shit!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was unfortunate.
Building.
Yeah, you don't actually have to wait till you get 2,000, I suppose. Build it. But goes quick.
Construction complete. Low power. Building. Insufficient funds. Construction complete.
That's what you say. Are you really having trouble getting to this refinery?
Building.
Does that happen in here? Grenadier, strong versus infantry and structures. Engineer captures enemy structures. Oh, yeah, I remember that now. I do indeed remember that. Well, the Grenadiers are sort of just better.
Building.
I guess we should
Unit
build a
ready.
fair amount of them.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty
Building.
good. I'm not going to complain about
Unit
that.
ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
No, we didn't. No, we don't get to build vehicles on this
Building.
mission.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
The constant sort of alert from the voice.
Unit
It's
lost.
a little much. Man, these rocket launcher crews.
Ready and waiting. You got it. Yes, sir. Right away. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds.
Yes, I'm aware.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Yes.
I'm well aware of your demands. This might be good enough to cause some trouble.
Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
There's another
moving out.
Tiberium field here.
Acknowledged.
You know, one of you could go over there.
Unit lost.
Grenades might be friendly fire.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, definitely friendly fire there.
Moving out.
That is a problem.
Affirmative.
Big old Tiberium field.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
There we go.
Acknowledged.
There you go. Grenade his ass. Yeah, see, I don't feel comfortable with that shit. Oh, the bloodbath.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, affirmative. Got it. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, moving out.
Oh, he really wants to go around.
Building. Unit
Let's
ready.
keep building more.
Building. Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Moving out.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, affirmative.
Was that a civilian?
Roger.
Oh yeah, look at this little civilian town.
You got it. Roger.
That's so sweet. In Latvia.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
So, anyways, I think it's pretty easy to see the appeal of Command and Conquer.
Moving out. You got it. Right away, sir. Moving out.
As far as 1995
Got it. Right away, sir.
is concerned.
Affirmative. You got it. Right away, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Right away, sir.
Especially, I mean, if you were like a fan of Dune 2, and then they drop this shit, and it's just Dune 2, but better.
Right away, sir. Roger. Moving out.
Unless you were a really big fan of the Dune theme, which, yeah, I could see that.
Yes.
Oh, I think we're getting slaughtered here.
Silos needed.
Yes.
Unit lost.
Yeah, keep building. I should build another barracks.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit lost.
I mean, I wish you could queue up units to build, but
Unit
what are
ready.
you gonna do? What are you gonna do, you know?
Building in progress. Building. Unit
Yeah.
lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Grenadiers just fucking
building.
devastate
Unit lost.
your front. You really need to separate that shit.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Build another
Building.
barracks.
Ready and waiting. You got it. Right away, sir.
Just gonna destroy my shit.
Construction
Got it.
complete.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Fuck off. Shoot him.
Right away, sir.
Building. Unable
Ready
to
and waiting.
comply.
Wait, sir.
Building in
Affirmative.
progress.
Yes.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Yes.
Building.
Yes. You got it.
That's right. Turned the wrong goddamn corner, didn't you?
Building. Unit ready.
Waiting.
Unable to
Moving out.
comply.
Right away, sir.
Building in
Waiting.
progress.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
And obviously Warcraft 1 was not on the list. And it's surprising because Warcraft 1 feels more archaic than Dune 2 does. I've really never played Warcraft 1, but I watched Lobos Jr. play through the whole game.
Building.
And yeah, man, it's fucking rough.
Moving out.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Warcraft 1 feels like they didn't really learn anything from Dune 2.
Unit.
They just kind of wanted to copy Dune 2.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
So I can absolutely understand why it's not on the list.
Roger.
Like, it does not hold up in any sense.
Got it. Affirmative. Moving out. Right away, sir. You got it.
Oh, get fucked.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So yeah, Warcraft 2, massive improvement over Warcraft 1. And I think you can tell that they... Well, I mean, Command & Conquer and Warcraft 2 came out the same year. We're going to be getting to that very soon. So, I think they both just improved over their originals. He's got a little army here. There's no war without casualties, that's for sure.
Unit lost.
Fuck. They're shooting rocket launchers into this massive group of people. What do you expect to have happen?
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
You got it. Yes, right away, sir. Affirmative.
Fuck.
Unit lost.
Right away, sir. Moving out.
Mission casualties.
Unit lost.
I think vehicles actually can like run people over, so that's something to watch out for.
Silos needed.
Yeah, I know.
Unit ready.
Got it.
Building.
I think we should be okay.
Ready.
Got it.
This horde.
Lost.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes.
Unit
Sir.
ready. Unit lost. Building. Unit
Got it.
ready. Unit lost. Building.
So I can take out the barracks. That might be smart, huh?
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Got it. Wait, sir.
Unit lost.
I grenade my own people.
Got it.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Got it.
I don't know if I have to destroy everything this time.
Ready.
Moving out. Affirmative. 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 You got
Unit ready. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Building. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Right away, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Building.
Affirmative.
Don't you fire it? No, you piece of shit.
Unit ready.
Right away, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
These damn Nazi bastards.
Roger.
Unit ready.
Roger. Roger. Yes, sir.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Super weapon.
Ready.
Airstrike.
Unit ready. Select target.
Fuck this guy in particular. Oh, damn it. Probably better for, like, buildings. Oh, well. It's cool.
Affirmative. Roger.
Anything else you require of me? Destroy the... No, okay, yeah, we do.
Moving Roger. Out. You got it. Moving out. Roger. Roger. You got Affirmative. It. Yes, sir. Yes, right away, sir. Affirmative. Roger.
So, yeah, I mean, it's, it still definitely holds up. And you can see why it's a series that's pretty well beloved and continued to go on for years.
Mission accomplished.
Alright. Lost quite a few amounts of people there. Alright. Let's, before I declare anything, though, let's look for Best Command and Conquer. You know, that's pretty limited. That's only within this own franchise. Let's go with thegamer.com, ranking every Command and Conquer. Let's see. They have 13 games here. And they put... They put the original at #1. There you go. Interesting. And then in this text for their #1 slot, they say fans can finally relive these moments again with the Command & Conquer Remastered Collection. But they put the Remastered Collection on the list at #6. Although I think this is literally just ranking by Metascore, so that's not what we're really looking for. How about PvPLive.net? This seems like a list that might have actually been put together by a human. They put the original at the 10th position due to obsolete graphics and weak gameplay, especially compared to the rest of the series' updates and advancements. And that's sort of what I'm interested in, is how many better Command & Conquers are there than this? Okay. Let's take it to Reddit, because a lot of these lists are, you know, it's hard to tell if they're just written by a bot or something. Alright, what do you think is the best Command & Conquer game? This is a Command & Conquer subreddit. Gameplay, Command & Conquers 3. Story, Command & Conquers 2. Fun, Generals. Somebody else commented, solid choices, completely agree. Tiberian Sun on all counts. So that's Command & Conquer 2. Red Alert 1 and its expansions all the way. Story and Atmosphere, Tiberian Sun. Gameplay and UI, Red Alert 2. Gonna say Tiberian Sun. Red Alert 2, Tiberian Sun, Red Alert 2, Tiberian Sun. Okay. What is the best Command & Conquer? Same subreddit, Tiberian. Best gameplay for me would be Command & Conquer 3, Red Alert 2. Tiberian Sun. Again, Tiberian Sun is... Command & Conquer 3. Let me just confirm that this is a true thing. No, what the fuck is Tiberian Sun? Oh, that's just its own thing. Oh no, Tiberian Sun is 2. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Tiberian Sun is Command & Conquer 2. Released in 1999. Renegade is the best. Tiberian Sun probably is the best story and world building. Red Alert 2, best overall game in the series. Okay, so this person left out the Red Alert series, put 4 as the last one, then 1 because it's older and not as interesting gameplay. Then 3, then 2. So that's another vote for 2. Tiberian Sun and Red Alert 1. Tiberian Sun, 0 Hour, Tiberian Sun. Command & Conquer 3. Here's a vote for Command & Conquer 1. It's simple on the surface, but there's some complexity under the hood, and most units have their purpose. Apparently, most people say Command & Conquer 1 is just tank spam. Well, I think the bottom line is that most people do not consider Command & Conquer 1 to be the best in the series. I think we can pretty easily declare that one. Not unanimously, but I would say 95% would agree one's not the best. Now, if I actually expanded it to best RTS of all time, which apparently I've already searched for this, so we must have gotten into this discussion with Dune. I just want to see... Okay, so this is Command & Conquer 3 and Red Alert 3 were mentioned here. This is Red Alert 2. Red Alert 1 got a mention. Okay. Yep. There is a couple mentions here of your top 5 favorite RTS games of all time in the RTS subreddit. There's a couple mentions of Command & Conquer 1. Mostly as being like people's first RTS. Red Alert 2. Red Alert 2. It's Red Alert 2. I don't really need to say more. Red Alert 2. Okay, a bunch of mentions of Red Alert 1. Command & Conquer Generals and Command & Conquer Red Alert 2. Red Alert and Red Alert 2. Red Alert. Red Alert 2. Red Alert 2. Tiberian Sun. which is Command & Conquer 2. Yeah. So not a whole lot of mentions of the first game. So I think we can probably conclude that this one is here more so for its importance, rather than actually being one of the best games of all time. Insofar as the people that actually put it on their top 100 greatest games of all time lists. I think that's just something we have to accept, is that a bunch of games on this list were here because a number of journalists just constructed their lists differently. So yeah, Red Alert 1 is on the list, but not Red Alert 2, which everyone is mentioning, and not Command & Conquer 2, which everyone is also mentioning. So we just have to make do with what's here. So I think it's still fine. I mean, it's still definitely entertaining. But as someone that hasn't really played any Command & Conquers, it's hard for me to judge, because I just haven't. That's why we go to the people that played them all. They know. So, yeah, we're going to go with a no on this one. I think it's perfectly fine, and I'm sure fans of the whole franchise would say it's perfectly fine, but there's just plenty of better games. And that's just within the Command & Conquer franchise. When you talk about RTS games in general, there's a whole hell of a lot that beat Command & Conquer 1. But that's going to do us for today. Like I said, we will be back in 1996 with Red Alert, which seems was also just generally better and more popular than this game, which is interesting, because it's a World War II, it's an alternate history World War II RTS. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Tesla coils. Yeah. We owned Red Alert when I was young. I don't think I spent too much time with it for whatever reason. Like I said, I've never been that much into RTS, but I spent way more time with Warcraft 2 than Red Alert. And but that's because Warcraft 2 specifically, we spent a lot of time with like the custom maps and things like that online on Battle.net. But anyway, we'll talk about Warcraft 2 plenty soon enough. For now, my name is Mangg. This has been Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time with Command & Conquer. And I will see you fine folks next time.